Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that, but...
Tries a shot! And that has fair fizzed. And he's forced to go back. Hernandez. And it's Conte. Now it's Darwin. Here's Vitinha. Maradona. And it's Vitinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. No goals as yet. Kessié. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Maradona. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shot could be on. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Suarez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Luis Suarez. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Maradona. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard. Costa Curta. To Hazard. Eintracht Frankfurt finding their passing. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
The latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Luis Suarez. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Could try cutting inside here. Played in deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicked it back promptly. And he's being shifted off it. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now, can they get him away? He's away! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. He has found the way through, and he's in on goal. Header comes in! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, super find. And he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
In it comes. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
That is Conte. Looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Kessié. And he's found a way past. Big chance! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Platini having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He went for the curler. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The final 5 minutes. Caresses it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Al Nassr really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Eintracht Frankfurt close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kessié. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Minute has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, good take in a good area. Kessié. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Owen taking in the
now, I'd
accolades,
just like
having
to
been
read
named
out
man
now
of the match. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
Yeah, and he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Mbappe is onto this, and this is chance for a shot! And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Now it's Roberto Baggio, and he's looking to catch him up. He's under a lot of pressure there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, a delicate chip through. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Eintracht Frankfurt yet to have an attempt on goal. Platini, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lahm. Nicely aimed pass. Pass is coming off in quick... Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some good work on the right flank here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Baggio, great ball, and he's shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! In with the challenge. Eintracht Frankfurt with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. India are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's beaten the last. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Eintracht Frankfurt can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Eintracht Frankfurt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Michel Platini. Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. Rodri just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dinks one through.
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. Platini.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. And he whips it across. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's a throw-in. Kessié, Platini, goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Hazard.
Eintracht Frankfurt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mbappe! Now can he find... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. Eintracht Frankfurt have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Haaland. Messi. Real chance! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be...
Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances. Eintracht Frankfurt can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Haaland. Now he's got space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, shooting chance! Xavi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's clever. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Eintracht Frankfurt definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, can they get him away? Baggio receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a cute ball. And Puskás! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? And Smart, and again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And here's Saka. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aimed beyond the It's Van Basten! There it is! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Isco. Isco is the team's great visionary, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their way through. It's a promising position. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Baggio. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Isco has created one goal already. Odo. That's a throw. Nicely shaped ball, not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Madrid finding their passes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Now who's going to be... That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick announcement
It's a dressing
today
room that
memorabilia
needs
from today's
rousing at
match is now
half-time
on
because in
sale in
truth
the
they've not
stadium.
really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number
There's the start of the
18,
second half.
Baggio. Coming
Well,
on
I
the
think in
field,
these circumstances
number
it's all
22,
about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Out to the left it goes. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's made its way to him. Goes down, but nothing given.
Eintracht Frankfurt really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Might be danger here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely aimed. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! Platini.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's a dangerous ball. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard gets it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Madrid can try it again now. All hands on deck for this one. Beckham goes short.
that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Goes for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.